Did you know that you can cook your fish with just lemon juice? If you've ever had Mexican seafood, you've probably had raw fish that was cooked with just citrus. We're gonna make a very traditional Mexican dish today, and it's called ceviche. Welcome to my kitchen. Now this is like the kind of dish that you do want to have a few hours to prepare in advance. Not because it takes hours to prepare, it's actually pretty fast, but just the cooking process is going to take you some time. And if you live in a place like moi, where we don't actually have fresh sea fish, which is probably the best ones for this dish, you are going to want to thaw your fish in the refrigerator for probably overnight. I don't know, hours. First thing you want to do is thaw your fish, but once you have it thawed, you can shred it. Yeah, I know. Have you ever shred raw fish? Oh, still a little frozen. It's okay. Look at this. Look at this. So fluffy. And that's what you want to see, kind of like fluffiness into it. And you don't want the water, so maybe I'm gonna like blot the water with paper towel. But then you just shred it. You can use 2 forks. You can use your hands. You can use your brains to never touch it and just use your kinesthetic powers. But hey, I use my hands and I don't feel bad about it.
I've got a story, little girl. I've got a story.
Once you have your fish all shredded, all you have to do is marinate it in lime juice. That's it. Fish and lime juice. I like to use a fork. Just stick it in there and squeeze the juice out of it. Make sure all the fish is submerged in it and just let it be for a few hours. Okay, let's have a pause here just to explain a little thing. If you're feeling like this recipe is a little missing something, is because it's not as linear as you're used to seeing other recipes, because we are using intuitive cooking, which is a skill that you develop. And this is exactly what we use inside the Intuitive Cooking Club. If you're interested in knowing the recipe and more details about the Intuitive Cooking Club, I invite you to click on the link on the description, and I'll see you on that side. Now let's get back to the video. All right, that's it. Just make sure it's all very submerged in the in the juice, and then just put it in the refrigerator for maybe an hour, and then check on it. And once it has like the texture of cooked fish, then it's ready. Unless you want to eat it a little raw, that's okay too. Hashtag sushi style. Now I do want to jump in here and say that eating raw fish or any kind of food that is supposed to be cooked is not necessarily a good idea for everyone. So if you decide to do this, it's at your own risk. So don't come to me saying she said it's okay to eat it like that. It's fine with me, and it has been. I guess I haven't died. But I mean, you know yourself better than I do. So listen to your body, listen to your experience, and listen to what you already know that your body can tolerate or not.
Wow, there one day when it came from
So while your fish is cooking, what you could do is prepare your fruits and veggies. I have here a cucumber, tomato, cilantro, onion, and jalapeno, because you want a little kick in that. You're gonna create kind of like a pico de gallo. I don't know if you've heard of it, but I call it pico de gallo. And it's just chopped veggies and fruits. Mainly cilantro, tomato, onion. but then you can have whatever you want, right?
I'm in trying to stab me in the back. That's why I tried to bitch to that railroad track. And I don't know, and I don't care why you will. I can do it. Well, now please don't.
Once you cut your veggies, just mix them up and just let them be in the refrigerator, just waiting for the fish to continue to marinate and cook. Once the fish is done, you can put everything together, and then you can salt, pepper, and that's pretty much it. You mix it all up and you put it on a tostada with some mayo and some sauce, and you're done. I'll show you how that looks. Quick question. How healthy are you actually eating? Not what you think you're eating, but what you're actually eating. I find that some people think they're eating quite healthy, but the knowledge that they have is outdated information. So I made a little quiz with real honest questions for you that will get you a better view on how healthy your plate is. So I'm gonna leave the link in the description box for you. So just click on it and find out. Okay, here we go. Is the fish ready? Look at this. When it starts to tear easily without being, I don't know, elastic or something like that, it just tears easily like cooked fish. You got your ceviche fish. And now we can incorporate all of the ingredients and make it into what ceviche is and dance around with it. All right, we're gonna put our fish with its juice and everything, and our pico with its juices and everything, and then we're just gonna mix it. Oh, and add some salt, some pepper, and just make sure everything is coated in the lime. The lime? Yeah, the lime. There you go, you have your ceviche. No, you could just eat it just like a cereal bowl and put it in your mouth. But what I like to do, and what we traditionally do, is you put it on a tostada. What I like to do with a tostada is that I put some mayo on it. I'll put some of the ceviche. I'll add some avocado on it. Boom. A little more. And a little hot sauce. Now, if you're thinking, oh my God, she already has jalapeno in there and she's putting more hot sauce, then you're probably not Mexican or Indian. And you enjoy. Mm. 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 Boy, this is real good.